Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another weekly real estate market report for Northeast Florida. So in this series of videos, I cover all of the weekly trends that are truly informative for the housing market here in Northeast Florida. We're going to go through average days in the market. We're going to have also a good indication of sales price and also the number of closed sales. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and jump into one of my favorite tools here, Olmos Analytics. And this is data that's coming directly from my multiple listing service. And if you have any questions about any of this at all, you're welcome to connect with me. I am a full-time realtor here in the Northeast Florida area. If we haven't met yet, my name is Olmos, and I would love to help you reach your real estate goals. So knowing this information is going to help you make better decisions when it comes to buying or selling a home. So I keep a really close eye on these indicators, and today I want to share them with you. I come here every week to make sure that you guys are informed about the weekly trends. So let's take a look at this. Today I'm going to be looking at single family homes in St. Johns County, okay, across all different zip codes, across the whole county, okay, but we're strictly looking at single family homes. So taking that into consideration, now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the most recent week medium sales price. And it looks like we actually dropped nearly 3% compared to the week prior to that. Our medium sales price for single family homes in St. Johns County as of last week was $533,988, which is actually nearly 3% less than it was, like I said, the week prior. How that compares to the same week last year, it's incredible, guys. There's been an increase of 22% on the sales price. That's a lot of equity within just 12 months. So that's the difference. And what this was this last year, that medium sales price was $435,000, and now it's $533,000. So interesting. Now, another thing is the closed number of sales. I wanted to show you guys that. So for the last week, we had a total number of closed sales in St. Johns County of 142. That's actually up by 52% compared to the week prior, which were only 93. However, we're down nearly 20% compared to last year, where at the same week, we've had 175 closed sales in St. Johns County. Another thing that I like to look at is the days on the market. How long it's taken for a home to sell in St. Johns County? Well, as of last week, the average days on the market were 42 days. And that was down by 1.2%, which is not a big difference. The week prior to that were 43 days. So the main takeaway is that it is taking a little longer for homes to sell. However, they are still selling. And how much longer? Well, if you compare this to what it was the same week last year, there were only 13 days on the market, where now there are 42 days on the market. So yeah, it's a big difference. So you can see kind of like where the trends are going. And by knowing all of this, you get to make better decisions. So that's the data. If you're interested in taking advantage of this, I'll love to help you out. I'm going to go ahead and cover Duval County next, because that's another county that's of interest to my buyers and sellers. And I'm going to do the same thing. Take a look at strictly single family homes in Duval County, across the whole county, and all the zip codes in Duval County. So let's take a look at that. And I'm going to start with the average sales price for a single family home in Duval. Now, the average sales price as of last week was $341,990. It's 2.3% lower than it was the week prior at $350,000. So interesting. Now, that is, however, up by 14% compared to the same time last year, okay, where the average sales price for a single family home in Duval was only $300,000. So we're still higher than we were last year, but we are lower than we were just last week. Interesting. Now, let's take a look at the closed number of sales that we had for Duval County just last week, okay? There were still a lot of sales. I mean, it's a big county, yes, but we still had 213 closed homes within that week. And that is up by 1.4% compared to the week before that, where there were 210 closings during that week. However, it's down by 43%. I mean, within that same week last year, there were 374 closings. So those are the trends. And now let's take a look at the average days on the market for Duval. The average days on the market in Duval are 34 days. It's interesting that it's less than St. Johns County. I would have thought for single family homes would have been St. Johns, but it's still higher than it was at the same time just last week by 17%. Last week, the average number of days in the market in Duval were only 29 days, and now it's 34, so it's taking longer for homes to get sold. And that is an increase of 112.5% compared to the same week last year. Okay, so what this all means, okay, is that if you're looking to sell your home, okay, you're still in a seller's market. These homes are still selling. However, we're starting to see a trend. So if this is something that you had in the back of your mind, if it's a goal for you to, move on to another home or sell this one and take the equity onto the other home, or, any of your goals, I'd love to chat with you about it. I'm going to go ahead and put my banner to scroll towards the bottom of the screen. And that's exactly how you can reach me. We can talk about any of this analytics that I just shared with you guys. And most importantly, what this means to you, because these are all just numbers. And I can see a trend. What's really meaningful is how this is going to change your life, how this is going to be used so that you can make better decisions, more informed decisions on which home to buy or when to buy, or most importantly, when to sell. I definitely see that there's a window of opportunity that you may not want to miss because, none of us can see the future way ahead. We can see the trends, and just simply by, seeing what those trends are, like I said, you can make better decisions. So I hope that that's something useful to you. And I come around here once a week to give you guys this information, but don't wait until I come back next week, because if this is something that you want to go ahead and start doing now, then you can connect with me on the information that I have scrolling at the bottom of the video. Okay? So that's it, guys. Don't want to make it too long, but I appreciate you watching. If there's someone else that you may want to share this video with, I appreciate you doing so. I love to connect with more people about this. So in the meantime, I will see you on the next video. Just one last thing. Just remember to be kind to one another. Take care.